What up? All right. So we got another one from Ralphie May.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Ralphie May, man. Rest in peace.
Yes.
Truly.
Yes.
Truly was a funny dude. Funny dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Gone way too soon.
Yeah. Yeah. All these comics are, you know what I'm saying, they're gone way too soon, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Truly. You know, you got Mitch Hedberg. You know what I mean?
Patrice.
Patrice O'Neal.
Shit.
You know, I mean, yeah. You know, it's sad to say, but you know, they were chosen, I guess, to make people laugh in another place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, they were needed. But what we got, man? What we got?
Okay, this is Ralphie May on midgets.
Midgets. Yeah, man. You know.
A lot of comedians have discussed midgets, though. You know what I'm saying? We ran across Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Who else was talking? Is that the only person that's talking about midgets? Tom Segura?
No, not Tom Segura. We did. It got taken down, but we did a midget, a small person talking about small people.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. He always gets confused with the dude from Jackass, but it's not him. It's not him. It's the other small guy.
Yeah. So yeah, they don't like to be called midgets. I guess small people. He's talking about
small people, dwarves, mythical creatures. You know what I mean?
They're not mythical creatures.
I mean, a dwarf is a mythical creature.
A troll is a mythical creature. That's a dwarf is a real thing. In a little person, they're real people.
Okay, so you're calling a midget a dwarf?
They're kind of the same thing, aren't they? You know what I'm saying?
They're
Stunted
not.
by growth. You have a growth defect. You have a growth defect, is what I'm saying.
So that deems.
But a troll, nigga, is a whole different. You're talking about a whole different thing. A troll, nigga.
Okay, so are trolls and dwarfs the same?
No.
Okay.
I'll say that strongly.
But midgets and dwarves are more similar.
More similar than trolls are like.
Okay. You know, I've seen a lot of midgets. I've seen things that were dwarfed, but I said I've seen things that were dwarfed.
You've seen things that were dwarfed. Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen a I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf. You know?
What is a dwarf? A dwarf is a
mythical creature. Yes.
Give me a movie that a dwarf was in.
I can only give you an animated movie that a dwarf was in.
Yeah, it's cool. A movie. None of them are real. It seem like animated is not real.
It's not a real movie. So dwarves are mythical creatures, or dwarves real things? Or dwarves?
You were about to say Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I was gonna say. Okay, see those dwarves. Those dwarves look like midgets.
But those
are
dwarves though. They're dwarves.
So those are dwarves.
That's why. They're dwarves. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They look like midgets, don't they?
And why?
A troll.
All right.
The troll that lives under the bridge looks nothing like the motherfucking Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Okay, so
I don't think.
So the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Alright, this is Snow White. It's a Snow White story.
Man, we gotta get to this video.
Hold on. The Snow White story and the Seven Dwarfs. So those are midgets. Or smaller than midgets, which make them dwarves.
Is that what makes you a dwarf? You have to be smaller than a midget. I don't know what makes you a dwarf.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf.
I don't know the statistic, or I don't know the factual. You know what I'm saying? So what you have to be, the height and all this the measurements. I'm just saying that. What was I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying.
I know, but you were saying that a dwarf is not a mythical creature.
I was saying a dwarf is not a mythical creature.
And I was saying a dwarf is, and you said a dwarf is not because of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. They look like midgets. But what I'm trying to say, have you seen that?
Yeah, you said they look like midgets. I'm just saying, I know there's a difference between dwarfs and little people.
Oh, I understand that. Yes.
I'm just saying.
It's okay.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Probably offended every little person out there.
No, I mean maybe
all the dwarves,
maybe. But
all the little
like
people,
I said,
trolls,
I don't think
hobbits.
Yes.
Hobbits
are real. Hobbits are real.
They're mythical creatures. Yes.
Yes.
So you're saying dwarves never existed?
I'm saying
you're saying there's no such thing as a dwarf.
I'm saying I don't know what a dwarf is.
Okay, me either. I don't know what a dwarf is either.
Okay.
But I don't know exactly what a dwarf is.
But a dwarf is not a troll.
No.
A dwarf is definitely a real thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, come on. We got to get to this video. It's been like 10 minutes. All right, here we go. This is Ralphie May on Midgets. Here we go.
Love midgets? Oh, God. I love every midget I've ever met. I think they're the coolest people in the world. Oh, my God. I love their big midget heads. I like their little midget arms. I just want to tickle them every time I see them. I love them. I like that big midget ass they be having. That big midget ass. They down to get taller. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Standing up, 3'3", sitting down, 3'7". Love me a midget ass.
Ah, shit.
They're good people too, y'all. They put up with a lot of crap. It's a tall world, you know? They smell farts all day long. That can't be easy. Can you imagine walking through cloud after cloud of that, man? They're awesome, though. I got protested by some midgets, though. They didn't like to be called midget. They want to be called little people. Okay, I got two problems with that. Number one, it's not specific enough. If I say midget, y'all instantly know what the hell I'm talking about, right? There's no gray area. There's no, I don't know, who could it be? If I say little people, you don't know if it's a midget or a kid or a Filipino. You don't know. Okay? You just simply don't know.
Oh, shit.
Plus, I don't think they're little people, okay? I think they're grown-ass men and women. They just stopped growing because they're not sitting at the little people table at Grandmama's house at Thanksgiving. You know that card table with the one jacked up leg we all had to sit on when we was kids? Sitting on a damn piano, bitch, eating off Chinette. No, they're at the big wood table, ain't you? Now, somebody get him a phone book. Get your little midget ass up in that chair. And by the way, if y'all ever have a midget over for Thanksgiving, don't ask them to pass nothing. That's just rude. Come on, what's he got, about a 9-inch reach? Come on, y'all. Get up and get your own cream corn, you lazy bastards. They told me that I could also call him a dwarf. A damn dwarf. That's a magical, mythical creature. That ain't even a damn dwarf. Maybe I'm old school. I say you're not a dwarf unless you're in the direct possession of a battle axe. That's how I go. Okay? No battle axe, no dwarf. Look, the elf took it. I don't believe you. You're just a midget with an attitude. Get this though. They told me the word midget to them was as offensive as the word nigger was. The N-word. I'm like, are you crazy? First of all, there wasn't 400 years of slavery of midgets, okay? We weren't stealing them from the island of Lilliput or Oompa Loompa. You know? Right? We weren't. We weren't stealing them so they could come over here and pick cotton on their tippy toes. Nobody knows.
Shit.
How many farts I've smelled. Nobody knows my sorrow. And for those of y'all who didn't really understand how great a joke that last joke was, you have to remember cotton's a very short plant. Thus the humor when I'm reaching up on my tippy toes. I know, I'm going to get protested for this too, you know. Because midgets are mad they've headed up to here with that crap.
Stupid. Shit. Yeah, hard. is a mythical creature coming from Ralphie May.
Oh yeah. But I think you can also call the little people or midgets dwarfs.
Yeah. Well, see, I've never actually seen. I know I've seen history, channels, and I've seen documentaries and things like that of dwarves, being in the past, but I've never actually seen a dwarf. So they're like dwarves today, miniature people, smaller than.
Well, no, I think that they call. I think that they actually, some. It's just like another term. They actually call small little people dwarves.
Because I'm thinking, if I remember right in those documentaries.
So actually, you have seen a dwarf. You may just not refer to him as dwarf. You may refer to him as midget or little person. Yeah. But some others may refer to them as a dwarf.
Yeah. See, and yeah. Because I think the dwarves, like the small tribes and shit that they have, like they found bones and skeleton remains and stuff like that. Like they weren't. I don't think they were midgets. I think they were just
tribes. Like, where? What are you talking about? What is this?
This is like documentaries and shit.
Oh, give me specifics, nigga.
Like history channel and shit like that. Yeah, but
you said tribes of. They got tribes of dwarves out there. Where are these tribes of dwarves?
There used to be tribes of dwarves. Like so they found skeletal remains and things like that of these dwarves, small people. You know what I'm saying? And so they're saying that there were whole communities and things of them. So what I'm saying is just like I don't I think they were actually taller than
you know what that probably was?
What?
They found the remains of the Smurfs. The Smurfs actually existed. A village of small people, they get. Damn, okay.
Oh man.
That is something.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Little people.
He's right. They got it hard though. Like shit. Like you gotta smell.
Definitely. Smell gas all day.
Other people's farts all day because that's where it's all coming out of.
Yeah, man.
There's
a lot of advantages too, man. Being little, man. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? There's probably gotta be some advantages. You know what I mean?
There probably are. Everyth's bigger. That's an advantage.
Definitely.
Every food portion is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
If you're a man midget, you're at regular woman pussy eating height. You know what I mean? Standing up.
Nigga, what about the bed? That nigga go in the bed. You gotta
standing up, and
I don't know if any other advantages actually. Nigga, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there are a lot of disadvantages. One of those being like you're not gonna get on any roller coaster. So you can wipe that out. I think you're never getting on a roller coaster.
I don't think you're gonna be tall enough. You're a midget.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 4'9", man.
That's not a midget. That's You gotta be.
What is it? What is the regulation height to get on a roller coaster?
It's probably like 4.5 feet. But I think, but honestly, I think like a 4'9" midget is like a 7 foot regular person. Like this nigga's an extra tall midget. He 4'9", nigga. You almost a regular person. Like I know motherfuckers that are 4'9", so it's hard for me to look at them and be like, you a midget.
I wonder if like smaller midgets get jealous of taller midgets.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you get jealous of taller niggas? When you see a tall nigga, be like, damn, I wish I was that tall. I be dunking on everybody. Especially when I'm on the basketball court, I be like, this nigga is tall as hell. If I was just a foot taller, like, I could dunk on this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, in that aspect, yeah.
Hell yeah. But I've never wished I was shorter. I've never. Like, damn, I wish I was short enough to eat this bitch pussy right now. Standing up.